Good morning, Joe. Yeah, this is a row of massive 3D printers in the first ever large-scale housing development to be fully 3D printed on site. 100 homes, 3 and 4 bedrooms, starting in the mid $400,000 range. They claim they can do it 2 to 3 times as fast as a regular home and about 30% cheaper. It's a partnership between Icon, a 3D printing company, and Lennar, a major home builder. So, Stuart, you got to come on. We're thrilled to bring on the chairman of Lennar, Stuart Miller.
Happy to be here.
You know, this is really in its infancy, as you've said before. 3D printing, we don't see a lot of it. Why is a company as large as Lennar getting into this now?
So listen, we're just getting started. This is all about innovation. If you go around the country, you speak to officials at the local levels, at the state levels, the single biggest question is how do we provide workforce housing, affordable housing? And right now with the economy the way it is, it doesn't seem like it's as important, but it is at the local levels. We've got to find different methods of production that will enable us to bring costs down, to bring cycle time down, and to be able to provide that workforce housing that everybody thirsts for right now.
Now, you invested early in Icon, and obviously now you're investing in a 100-home community. How far are you going to take this? Is this going to be the first of many in many places? How much will you invest in the technology and in Icon?
Well, we continue to invest in a variety of strategies around changing the methods of production, of construction, and we expect to take this all the way through. I mean, this is the first 100 homes, but we expect to be able to bring this to scale, and at scale, we really bring cycle times down, and we also bring costs down.
Okay, now, when you started planning this, we were in a very different kind of housing market. We have seen a sharp U-turn in this. Does this bring more risk to a project like this? How are you doing that in this current economy?
Look, we still focus on our core business, making the trains run on time, building homes across the country. And as the market cycles up, cycles down, we adjust our business. Innovation is a sidelight. It sits on the side of our business because we know, looking forward, there's a housing shortage out there. We hear about it across the country. We're going to continue to focus on how do we build affordable housing, meet the needs of the country for the long term. So this is a long-term program. We're going to continue to find ways to get better and better at doing exactly this and other initiatives across the country.
But I do have to ask you about the housing downturn. We saw disappointing results from D.R. Horton yesterday. The builders are coming in with well below expectations and orders are coming down. How deep do you think this housing recession is going to get?
Well, for right now, we know that interest rates have moved up and moved up very aggressively. That affects affordability, and affordability changes the entire, landscape of the housing market. That's going to be temporary. At some point, the interest rates are going to moderate, and the housing market is going to come back. At the end of the day, we have a housing shortage. People need a place to live. We're going to be building homes steady as she goes through the downturn, and we'll come out the other side and demand will return.